had to come and make a TikTok because we got a racist lady here in the Sam's Club. I asked for her help because my Sam's Club membership had just expired.
What the fuck? What the fuck, man? What the fuck? Oh my god. Oh my god, man. One eye to that side and one eye to this one. Oh my god.
So I had 5 items. You can clearly see it's 2 pineapples here, an orange, a grape, and a strawberry. I asked this lady very nicely, okay, do you think you could help me? I'm gonna renew my membership soon. I'm just trying to purchase these 5 items for my kids or whatnot. She acted like she just couldn't help me, like it was just gonna hurt her membership for her tapping her membership just to help somebody out. It was rude and it was racist. You could have just said, you know.
You ever see a story that superficially, based on the rudimentary facts that you have, that makes you want to be on somebody's side? Well, this particular case is in fact one of those tales, but the thing is, this woman is so entitled, she suffers from such a high degree of black main character syndrome that, yeah, I can't stand with her, I cannot support her, even though I've been in a situation where I've been in one of these membership-based stores, somebody came up to me, asked me to scan my card for them, and I actually did do it in order to let them buy, because I don't really care about people having the membership for these particular stores in order to shop in them. However, this particular tale, as you heard in the opening of this video, immediately turns into a, oh my god, I'm the victim of evil white racism, that Karen lady wouldn't help me, I am entitled, therefore I'm gonna post it on social media because I'm the true victim. And again, yet another display of reprehensible anti-white racism and black entitlement, and again, the assumption of black privilege, because in reality, I don't believe anything about this woman's story about how she had a membership and it just happened to expire, and then the white lady was just so racist that she ended up coming after her. So this is what we're going to talk about today. This is what we're going to discuss, but before we do, I want to thank everybody who supports this channel via actualjusticewarrior.com/join.
Give me the money. Give me the money.
No.
Okay?
You have
so
too
first
much.
of all,
Give
let
me
us
the
state
money.
the obvious. Even though I have been approached by an individual at least one time in one of these stores and asked to scan my membership card for them, and I actually did so because, again, I don't care about this particular thing. It is, in fact, against the rules in order to do so, and you do, to a certain degree, even though it's not likely you'll be caught, risk your membership by doing this particular action. In addition to that, I will also point out that this woman's story about how, oh, her membership just expired is obviously false because she's at the self-checkout, and guess what? When you're at the self-checkout, you can actually renew your membership on the spot right there, as many people with a big box store membership absolutely 100% know. So yeah, the woman lying through her teeth throughout the course of this does not make me more sympathetic to her, especially if she's such a terrible
Does she make anyone sympathetic to her? I think that's impossible.
liar, where she's looking down and looking all around and blinking a million times, where she's like, oh yeah, my membership, it was definitely something that I just forgot to renew.
My Sam's Club membership had just expired, so I had 5 items. Do you think you could help me? I'm gonna renew my membership soon. I'm just trying to purchase these 5 items.
There's no way I could address this right now, but then the racist white lady, the racist Karen, came out of nowhere and attacked me, even though, again, you approached her, asked her for a favor, she didn't give you that favor, and now you're pissed off about it. So you gotta tell us, and by the way, your nose rings are gross, but that's not really related to the substance of the video. I just want to point out that nose rings never a good idea and always make you the enemy of civilization.
No thanks, or this, that, and the third. Now she want to get to calling people over here. I don't give a damn. Being a weirdo. You came over here to be a weirdo. Yeah, she just was being weird.
Weirdo. She's being weirdo. Yes, right, guys? Yeah? Do you agree with that, huh? Who is being the weirdo here? Oh, what the fuck, man? Oh my god.
Could have just said she didn't like black people. I asked her for her help. She just was being racist at the time.
So this is an embarrassing performance in a series of embarrassing performances that we see from certain black individuals in the United States of America, and I will just point out that it didn't have to be a white woman in this particular case that said no. Anybody could have said no to this particular request, and by the way, it is smart to do so because yes, you could get your membership invalidated for breaking the terms of your membership. Also, this will
There is never a good excuse for you to have one on the nose. Maybe some other parts, but even so, I wouldn't trust those. But on the nose, no, never.
Is lying. She likely does this multiple times throughout the course of the weeks, going to these big box stores and scamming in this way. And yeah, your entitlement does not allow you to be able to do this, even though you feel that it does. And again, you see yourself as a perpetual victim. I've had enough of these people doing this kind of thing. I'm so tired of entitled people. Doesn't matter what their race are.
Justice for the people. Nose ring theory once again. It's gonna be scientific facts. So, yeah, the only thing that it's invalidating that is by the fact that they didn't test it yet. They just gotta test it. Like, it's the only thing. Like, it's just do it. Just do it. It's 100% chance that this is true.
Going throughout the world, and then whenever somebody gives them a bit of a reality check, when
Educated Viking. The nose rings isn't the only thing screaming she's crazy. Oh, definitely not.
whenever somebody doesn't comply with their demands, they immediately turn to social media. They immediately whip out their stupid ass phone and start filming it and start talking about how they're the victim. And by the way, this is a 3-minute video. 3 minutes of this woman whining about this particular situation, crying victim, and of course, accusing an innocent person of evil white racism because she's entitled and she thinks, and by the way, our culture has indicated that this is true far too many times, that if you throw out the allegations of evil white racism,
false allegations and not facts,
that will gain compliance from white individuals.
Yeah, she just was being weird. She could have just said she didn't like black people. I asked her for her help. She just was being racist at the time.
It's not about her color, but you know that. You know that. You're just weaponizing your woke shit.
Oh no. Oh no.
What?
No, 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 don't do that! I thought we were having a nice day!
We are. Sit
Why
down.
does it matter? I thought we were having a nice
We are.
day!
We are.
And yeah, this is the problem that she actually has.
What
She has
the
been
fuck
brought up
is
in a
that?
society
That's out of a tarot movie or something, horror movie?
that caters and panders to her based on the color of their skin. And you know that situation that they always talk about where the privileged people experience equality
No, I don't
and
know
then
what
all of a
is
sudden
that.
they feel oppressed? Well, that's happening right here in this particular scenario. Buy a membership like anyone else, you absolute scumbag.
Sorry you don't like black people.
What you need help with?
I don't need no help no more.
You good?
It wasn't nothing. This lady don't need no help. I'm asking for her help as a mom. And it's a shame.
She has the bullshit eyes of the insane. The bullshit eyes of the insane. Another thing, this is another thing that it's never mistaken. You can see how brainwashed and weird people that person are when they have this kind of looking right here. This is one that's not widely known, okay? But it starts perceiving this from this day on. If you didn't realize that yet, it start to take a look at this kind of behavior here.
It's a shame. We got Karens all the time. Nobody is ever trying to help. Stop
No,
being a
I'm not
Karen.
even mentioning the
I could've been
hair and
homeless.
stuff like that.
I could have been
No,
homeless
I'm just
and asked for your help.
talking about this.
Stop being a Karen. I could have been homeless. We got Karens all the time and nobody's asking for help. And again, I just want to point out that I don't know this lady. I don't know her life situation. She says that she's a mom and hopefully she can go back home to the father.
Yeah, there are how many millions of women that we have out there that are also moms and are not doing the same thing as her. What the fuck? That's no fucking excuse.
of her children and get him
Your
to pay for the
problem.
membership, because obviously they live in a traditional conservative household. And what happened is she doesn't have the card on her that would have been able to pay for the membership in this particular scenario, according to, again, the fictitious narrative that she's putting forward. But I just want to point out that there's something off about this woman's eyes. Like, she bugging out. There's something a little bit crazy there.
Fish
There's
eye
something that's a red
theory.
flag. I
I'm
feel
playing
like there's
that
a
before
threat
it
in this
goes
particular
viral.
situation.
Very good.
And yeah, the Karen should pull a Karen and call the police, because something's going on here and we all need this woman to be pulled off the streets. I'm not saying anything. I'm actually completely basing this on her face
Deep
alone.
what
But yeah,
theory?
I'm 100% right, and you guys all know I'm right. You know I'm correct. And some of you are in denial right now. Some of you are saying, Sean, those are false allegations and not facts.
False allegations
This is
and not
narcissist.
facts.
But the thing is, you all know I'm correct. You all know that I know, and I know you know that I know that I'm correct. So yeah, deal with that.
Miss Racism.
It was totally unnecessary, but whatever. It wasn't fun.
Yeah, Miss Racism, Miss Racism, Evil White Racism. Oh my god, every situation where I'm
Educated Viking, pause the middle and edit side and you can prove Eli's are real.
expected to act like a normal person is racism. How dare you? Now, again, this is why people will leave in the comments of this particular video that they're tired or they're fatigued. This is where the phrase black fatigue comes from. Now, I don't particularly use that phrase because one of the tactics of the left wing is to name everything bad after white people, and I don't think just reflexively throwing that back in their face is actually a good response. That doesn't further denigrate the culture, but the fact is, yeah, this would be the ideal example of that if somebody wanted to use that terminology, because it fits right here. Because I'm watching this and I'm like, come on, like, I'm so sick of this nonsense. Aren't we
You look
sick
at
of this?
those
Can
eyes
we
and you
progress
see
past
they are
this? Can we
completely
talk about
insane.
going to
They are
Mars
completely
and not
crazy.
deal with this lady because she's expected to pay for her own Sam's Club membership? You guys don't know how many times I stumbled and said Samsung instead of Sam's Club. Yeah, I'm not exactly the best speaker in the entire world, but I fix it all in editing. Instead of talking about how this woman feels victimized by society, by evil white racism capitalism, because she's expected to pay for her own damn Samsung Club, because she's expected to pay for her own Samsung, not wanting to pay her Samsung membership.
I'm gonna show y'all on TikTok her face later. And
Now that was fun.
all day with our economy crashing, gas being high, food being high, we had a lady right here that couldn't help us. Being a black person is so hard in this world.
And
It's so
look
hard
at
because you come into
this,
these
and oh my
multi-million
god.
dollar businesses and it ain't nothing but white people in it. And they racist as hell.
Shut up.
What does that have to do with your goddamn problem?
Shut your stupid face. First of all, Sam's Club is owned by Walmart, and that is a billion-dollar business. I know you probably didn't do a lot of good book learning when you were
Yeah, she probably doesn't know the difference between million and billion.
in school. You didn't learn to read and math very well, but the fact that this membership store has largely white people in it, and it's not in your particular neighborhood, should be indicative of the character of your neighborhood, because we've done stories on this channel. In fact, one of my most successful videos is about how all the Walmarts ended up closing in Chicago, specifically in black neighborhoods, because in 10 years, this company that's profitable almost everywhere that it operates wasn't able to be profitable because people steal from those Walmarts. And in this particular scenario, you're trying to bring that same energy by not paying for your membership at this Sam's Club. And yeah, you're claiming it's racism that
Well, of course it is, your juggernaut. Of course it is. That's so idiot of her. Like, it doesn't make any sense.
people understand the scam that you're running, and they're not interested in participating in that. And again, while I might, in a certain scenario, unless of course the people who own the big box store that are watching this video end up seeing this, do this for somebody without thinking about it, the fact is, this woman wants to erode society. She is a civilizational destroyer, and again, she is the essence of entitlement, the essence of black main character syndrome, and this is what people really have had enough of when they reference things like black fatigue or being tired.
All I asked was for you to scan your barcode so I can get these little fruits. How bad could that have hurting you?
How bad could that have hurting you? Yeah, what's hurting me is you using the English language. I think that is wildly inappropriate. I think that is borderline criminal. But again, this allegedly
I don't know. She might be better than me, so I might be more criminal than her in that aspect, at least.
Takes place in the city of Chicago, and knowing the state of their public
Hello,
schools,
MLG.
it makes
Thank
sense
you.
that you would think
I'm happy,
that the
yeah.
actual conjugation necessary in this situation was hurtin'. How bad could that have hurtin' you? Yeah, that's really great. That's really grand. You're showing us to be a very educated and stunning and beautiful and brave woman.
That's all I'm saying. It don't hurt you to have a caring heart to help somebody. She came over there to see what I was talking about. To see what I was talking about, just to say she can't help me. She went to a whole nother cash register. Let me zoom.
Oh my god, she'll keep complaining. She's already out of the market. She got everything she wanted. What the fuck? Just end our suffering. Please end our sufferings. Just stop your camera. Stop recording. You got what you wanted. You said a lot of nonsense. You don't even know what you're saying. You didn't even know what you're saying right there. What makes you think that you know what you're even saying now? What the fuck?
Man, because she came to a whole nother cash register so she can get away, because I was telling her, it's no need to be racist. We live in this world for what? For what? For what?
We also point out that even though this woman is obviously
Oh my
lying
God.
based on, again, her body language, and of course the fact that you can pay for a Sam's Club membership right on the spot at the self-checkout, that she actually just showed that she's even lying in this particular video. Remember, she said she had a couple of items, a couple of fruits, pineapples, strawberries, some other kind of berries, maybe they were grapes or something of the sort, but 5 items total. But you can actually see her cart because of the way she's filming, and there's more items stacked in the front of her cart. So why is this woman trying to paint a false narrative that she was just buying healthy fruits for her kids? Because again, she is lying by her nature. This woman is pathological and entitled. And again, if she had nothing to
Don't tell me. What was your first guess of that, huh?
hide, she wouldn't need to lie about those petty things. But when you encounter these kind of people in real life, they lie about everything, including things that they don't need.
Mizuki, criminal at large. The crime she cannot talk. More specifically, pronounce the words supercalifragilistic. It's not even a word. Come on. You invented that. Supercalifragilistic. Okay, fuck it.
To lie about.
You can't go nowhere being black. You just can't. Soon as I tell her something about being racist, she say, that's why I wasn't gonna help you anyway. Girl, I don't give a damn.
If
You don't
that's
have to
a
help me,
word, I
'cause guess
don't know
somebody else
what
is.
does that mean.
So I love the fact that this woman is like emphasizing the word racist. Like every time she says racist, she emphasizes it as if it gives it more meaning. Again, a woman with a very piss poor command of the English language right here. And she's also mean mugging maybe this woman as she's walking to her car, trying to initiate like threatening body language against her. Maybe she's gonna attack her. And yeah, she's like, black people can't go anywhere in the United States of America. And obviously that's not true. That's ridiculous. That's completely false.
What the
but
fuck?
if you
That's
wonder
an
why
actual
people
word?
don't want to be around people like you, and you specifically with your attitude, it's because of the way that you're acting.
Thank you, I guess. What the fuck does
With
that
your
mean?
punk ass, I hope you have a worse day, bitch. Skank ass hoe.
Oh my god, what an annoying
Always skank
bitch!
ass white hoes. Fucking
Please,
Sam's Club.
shut up!
That's why I don't be shopping here. Fuck, I don't even feel comfortable here.
Yeah, so of course we end up seeing through
So why you're there then? What the fuck you're doing there then? Again, because adopt, it's the first time that you're there.
the end of the video that she was mean mugging and of course being threatening towards that particular woman, and then she calls her a skank ass hoe, again showing the level of class that she has. We also see a bunch of her neck tattoos, and then she says, I'm uncomfortable here, I don't want to be shopping here no more. And believe me, you will not be missed. You are not in the club, lady. People are not interested in having you in this neighborhood, and it's based on your own behavior. Also, you're like, I'm a mother, no discernible father around in this particular situation. So if we're going to talk about who's the skank ass hoe, I mean, come on. What are we even talking about here? Based on the odds, based
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
on the statistics, let's assume both of these people are mothers. Who is more likely to be married in a stable family? This crazy lady right here who's flipping out and calling everybody evil, white, and racist for not catering to her, for not pandering to her, or the white lady that was, shopping with a membership like a normal person at Sam's Club? Again, absolutely ridiculous, reprehensible, entitlement behavior, and not surprising in any way. But you know what? Those are just my thoughts. I want to know what you guys think down in the comments below. As usual, if you like this video, show them by leaving a like, subscribe for more content, follow me on the social medias, support me via support links in the description of this video. This has been me talking about whether or not that white lady was racist or not. Till next time.
Well, just want to remind you guys, support your Foxy on the links below because, I'm that on Vtuber and depends you guys to be here. Support Foxy. Link for Discord server also somewhere there below. Yeah, that's it. Let's go to the next video. Before we go any further, I want to take this brief moment here to thank all of you, my patrons, for the incredible support to my work here on YouTube, and especially my 5-tail Fox Tier member, the Holy Ball, and to all of my 3-tail Fox Tier members, Wallony Wolf, Fanny Sylvie, Eat Himself, Chile Not Serious, Eustace the Useful, Zealous Isaiah, Ala Rosas, Max Tenor, Nugutino, Avery, Halcyonic Eder, and TV8. Thank you very, very much. You guys are amazing. Also, thanks to everyone that have been supporting me on Ko-Fi, Kick, and to all of my YouTube members. You can support this channel life and growth with just $5 a month and gain access to many perks. This is less than a burrito. Check out my Patreon. Link is in the description below. And that's it for today, my dear Foxlings. See you guys in the next one. Bye bye.